I have this piece called Cotton Picking Man. And it was triggered by a real event that took place when I was young, working with my dad in his bee business. Anyway, I was probably about 11, maybe 12. I can't remember entirely. But that trip, we were in the midst of acres and acres of cotton that was at its peak, tall green cotton, probably about maybe 5 feet tall. Before the plant dies off, turns brown for harvest time. So anyway, our bees were in that field, and there was an old house, kind of a shack, but it was a kind of a sharecropper's house, and there was a black family that lived, and it was like in a sea of green, so it was kind of a very, very visual situation. And he came out for some reason to see my dad, and of course he didn't have a veil or anything because he's just a farmer. And as he came out, he got attacked by the bees, right? And anyway, he was running around and swatting them, which you're not supposed to do. And bees have been known to be aggressive toward black. And here's this black fella. And anyway, we got a hold of the situation, smoked him down, and the bees were still all tangled in his nappy black hair. And as things subsided, he's pretty stung up, but he didn't lose his nice personality. And my dad gave him a 5-pound jar of honey, which was not unique. He used to do that anyway, so it wasn't just compensation for the bee stings. So anyway, he said, I'll cook up some biscuits, and you guys come back to the place when it's, when you're finished or whatever, and we'll have biscuits and your honey. So we did that. But the great thing about this story and how this song even got launched up was his kids. They were little, probably 2 years old and 3.5 and maybe 5. But anyway, they had joy, and their faces shined, with it was like a page out of the deep South. These weren't like the Californian black kids. And again, dirt poor, but they hadn't been contaminated, by modern man. It was wonderful. And I remember thinking, this is what really hits me even as I think of it, that I wasn't happy because they had a natural happiness. And I kind of knew that, but it was the comparison, right? And it was beautiful, but it was also sad. It was that beautiful. The sadness of beauty. Here we go. Let's do this. Well, he's a grape picking, cherry picking, peach picking, apple picking, pomegranate picking man. Yeah, he's a strawberry, blackberry, blueberry, raspberry, boysenberry picking man. But most important, he's a corn-fed, southern-born son of a cotton picking man. Need a band with this. He's got his boots on before the dew dawn. His gifted discernment over the crop is without question, so no one dare condescend on his lack of schooling. His aching back burns in the midday sun. Fat, swollen fingers, 2 sore thumbs. His wet, sweaty hat is all the proof we need that he's as honest as the day is long, long. 'Cause he's a grape picking, cherry picking, peach picking, apple picking, pomegranate picking man. Yeah, he's a strawberry, blackberry, blueberry, raspberry, boysenberry picking man. But most important, he's a corn-fed, southern-born son of a cotton picking man. He's not ashamed of, in fact he's kind of proud, and so it should be, of those blisters on his hands. Dear Lord bless your cotton picking man. In Jesus' name we pray for our cotton picking friend. Our cotton picking friend, yeah. Your cotton picking man, Lord. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Pick us out, boy. I have this piece called Cotton.